It's Comedy Tonight with our guests, Yakov Smirnoff, Glenn Farrington, Craig Shoemaker, Bill VanTee, and Mike Erwin, some of America's brightest comics, and who knows what else. Now here's your host, Bill Boggs.
That's more than I need. Thank you. Go wash your nose. These first two performers don't work as a team, but we paired them up tonight just for this show, and we think you'll see why. Please welcome Phil VanTee and Mike Erwin.
Thank you. My name is Phil VanTee.
Hi, I'm Mike Erwin.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Phil. Nice to meet you.
You first.
You go ahead first, Phil.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying. You're saying, hey, Phil, been working out?
Hey, Phil, been working out?
Yeah. 2-3 more pounds, I'll be back up to birth weight.
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a pretty fat guy myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. In fact, a lot of guys got love handles. I got love banisters. Slide down those babies.
Check out those arms, Mike. Huh? Mm-hmm. If I wear fuzzy mittens, it looks like 2 Q-tips. Get that ear canal for you, sir.
I'm trying to look more like you, Phil.
Yeah.
I'm trying to thin down, and it's very tough to diet. Because I live alone. I know where I hide the cookies.
I try special diets. I eat and I eat and I eat, but it does no good. The only way I can gain weight is to cut myself real bad and hope it forms a scab.
Gaining weight already?
Getting bigger.
Oh, boy. I don't know. Do people treat you different being thin?
Yeah.
Because being fat, I get treated different all the time. I took a bus up here. Sat next to the guy on the bus. The guy looks at me and says, "You're not going to sweat, are you?"
So rude. Yeah. The kids like that were like that in high school.
Oh, kids?
Kids can be the cruelest. Yeah. I had my high school pictures taken. I gave them to the yearbook editor. He said, "We don't accept X-rays." Cut me deep.
Well, in high school, I was voted most likely to exceed.
They'd yell stuff like, "You're anorexic. You're anorexic." Every time I heard that, I wanted to throw up.
You know what the worst part about being a fat kid is, don't you? Halloween.
Halloween, yeah.
Because you gotta go to your neighbor's house, and they try to pretend to not know who you are. I'm the only 10-year-old on the block dressed as a couch. So it's like...
You went as a couch, that's great.
Oh, what did you go as? Mr. VanTee.
Well, all the other kids kept saying, Phil, why don't you go out as a bat? I said, yeah, vampire. They said, no, baseball. You knew it, didn't you? That was good.
Hang on.
If you want to go on, this used to be my belt. So I know I'm filling out. I'm filling out.
Well, you know what's even scarier than Halloween? Fat farms. I went to a fat farm to lose weight. I was the lightest person there. There were people in this place weighing 500-600 pounds. And I have no neck. These people have no elbows.
That's all I've got.
Just elbows.
My mother always said, never put anything smaller than your elbow in your ear. Going on that theory, I could skewer my head horizontally.
And Shishka Phil. Do you have a tough time getting clothes, being thin?
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. I have to go to the Ringling Brothers section of the store, and I have to get those clothes altered. It's tough getting the needles through the canvas and everything. It's, real. I know, but, talking about food and everything, it's going to make me hungry. What do you say? I know a great place downtown, all you can eat.
I know a great place uptown, all you can pay.
Sounds a lot better. Yeah, let's go here.
All right, please welcome back to the show a fellow we really like. He's a man with $1 million smirk, Glenn Farrington. Thank you.
Just want to tell you a little about myself. I want to start by telling a little about myself. I'm mostly Italian, but I'm also part Spanish. Now, I always thought it was a great combination, but look what it did to my hair, huh? It's like I woke up one morning and my pubic hair said, "We're going on a field trip." Now, I like donut places. Dunkin' Donuts, I like all these donut places because they're open 24 hours. See, that's great, because now you always know where to find a cop when you need one, right? They're always there. It's amazing. See, this is great to know, because now if you're speeding and a cop's following you past the Dunkin' Donuts, you lost them. That's why you should always carry donuts in your car. This way, if you get pulled over, what a great way to plea bargain. Gee, I'm really sorry, officer, but check out this jelly-filled baby, huh? Come on, you know you want it. He'll actually watch his hand go off the pad. Whoa! I learned how to scuba dive this past summer. 2 very important safety tips if you ever decide to go scuba diving. You can never swim alone. You gotta make sure you have a friend with you down there. Now, you should carry a knife. A knife's very important. If a shark's coming towards you and he looks hungry, just take out your knife. Stab your friend. Lunchtime! Swim away. I'm alive. I went fishing while I was in Florida, too, in the Florida Keys. Now, this is a true story. I was fishing out there in a boat, and this square thing started to float past the boat. The mates went nuts. They grabbed it, hit it on board. Turned out it was a bale of pot. It seems a lot of the drug smugglers coming through the Keys. When the Coast Guard's about to nab them, they throw this stuff overboard. But it's washing up on the beaches like crazy. The residents are so cool, they have bumper stickers, "Save the bales." Get this, the fishing season's actually gone down, and they think it's because the fish are eating the floating bales of pot. Now think about it. It's hard enough to catch fish. Catching stonefish must be impossible. You gotta change your whole technique now. You can't use little worms. You gotta put Twinkies on the hook. You bring the cheese doodles? All right. You know it's gotta take the fight out of catching the stonefish. Oh, you got me. Got any Oreos on board there? Party! Played golf when I was down there, too. Now, I'm an avid golfer, but I don't feel sorry for these golfers that get struck by lightning every year. Come on. If you're in the middle of a wide-open field, waving a metal rod about that long, if you hear thunder, hey, it's time to go, huh? If you stay, you might as well put baked potatoes in your pockets. TV dinner, something so when your friends find you a bad golfer but a great cook, huh? I'm married now. Marriage has taught me things about living with a woman I never thought possible. Guys, if you live with a woman, never leave that toothpaste cap off. I'm serious. Because if the guy's asleep and she sees it off, she'll wake him up with it in her hand. What is this? What is this? Toothpaste cap. And in your head, you're thinking, good answer, good answer. You can get even with the women, though, guys. Just leave that toilet seat up. Because they fall in, and you know you do. We men must make that silly mistake of looking first. Oh, it's down, I'll sit, right? Women go la-di-da, I'll chance it. Oh, I tell you, you know the best time to be around a woman? The best time to be around a woman is during that special time of the month. Oh, there's such a thrill to be around. We men live for this day. We mark it on our calendars. Get the hell out of town. They go to bed at night, they're nice and sweet. You wake them up in the morning. Good morning, honey. Mine all. I don't know why they call it a period. They should call it an exclamation point. Show you something real quick. You've probably seen these creamies in a restaurant. I want to point out something to you. There's this little tab that says lift. Do you need that? Does the company think there are people out there that are that stupid that we need this information? How do you open this? Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
If you haven't met him before, Yakov Smirnoff is a real comedian, and he actually is from the Soviet Union. Welcome to our program. You know, people in the United States are always hearing about living conditions in Russia, right? Are they really as bad as we hear? Like, for example, what's an apartment like in Russia? Is it really...
Well, I was a successful comedian there, and I was living in a communal apartment with 5 other families living there. My parents and me shared the same room. till I was 26
Same
years
room
old.
with 5?
That's right. We were living in one room, and when I was a kid, I remember my parents, you know, wanted to make love over there, and they would say, "You stand by the window, look in the window." And they would, my father would say to me, "So what do you see in the window?" And I would say, "Well, our neighbor's making love." And he would say, "How do you know?" I said, "Because their son is looking in the window."
With all these people in one apartment, what about, you know, sanitation, bathroom? What was the bathroom like?
We wouldn't have a shower. We would have a toilet, but no shower. And we would have to go to communal showers, like 10 blocks away, pay money, and 100 guys washing your back, and you drop the soap, you don't pick it up, you just, you know.
Be pretty careful there, right?
Yeah, but that was normal.
You have the, you know, here at people complain in the United States about telephones. What about telephones in the Soviet?
I was waiting for a phone. This is true. 13 years, never had a phone. I got to America, a week later, I had a phone. First call was from Russia. We've got your number. Just checking, that's it, you know.
Are you worried at this point that the KGB might be following you? I mean, if the first call was from Russia.
Well, it's a possibility. I was worried for a long time when I bought my first American car, a Toyota. I was actually...
It's not an American car.
Oh, okay. I was driving from Los Angeles towards San Diego. They have a radio station in San Diego, KGB FM. It's a legitimate radio station. I turned the radio on. They said, "It's KGB FM. It's 10 o'clock. We know where you are."
And we're laughing here. They don't laugh about that.
I almost crashed into the car in front of me. I was real worried about this. I remember going one time to Kmart. They had that blue light special, and the lights and the siren went around, and people start running. I hit the floor. I even called CIA, and I said, "I need around-the-clock protection." And they said, "Buy Dial soap."
Well, obviously, you got out of the Soviet. How old were you when you left the Soviet Union?
8 years. I was 26 years old.
Oh, you're an adult. Now, did you get out by yourself or with your entire family?
No, my parents came out with me. We had good travel agent. Yeah, for them it's much harder to adjust to America because they don't speak good English and they're older than me. So I was doing TV show one time on ABC. It was Dick Clark show. They wanted to interview my parents, so they called him and said, "We would like to interview you." My mother speaks a little English. Said, "Okay." So they said, "We'll be shooting you on Wednesday." I got home, my parents upset. I said, "Mom, what happened?" She said, "Why do they want to shoot us?" I said, "No, Mom, it's a different shooting. But just in case, we left town for 2 weeks." You never know,
right?
ABC, KGB, you never know those things.
Well, now that you're looking back on life in Russia, I mean, it all couldn't have been grim. What did you do for fun in Russia?
We defect. That's the best thing to do.
You still have friends and relatives over there?
I have, and I write them, and it's hard because everything sounds like I'm bragging. If I say I bought a house, sounds like I'm bragging. I bought a car, sounds like I'm bragging. I had a meal.
Sounds like you're bragging. I get the idea. Yakov Smirnoff. We'll return right after this.
Coming up, up-and-comers after these commercials.
Here's a man who bought his grandparents a minor bird and taught it to say, "How's your arthritis?" Craig Shoemaker.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Any Bruce Springsteen fans out here in the audience tonight? Thank you. That's the biggest applause I'll get all night. No, Bruce Springsteen, you have to admit, this guy does not exactly have the best voice in the world. I love Bruce. I think he's a great performer. But every one of you in here has imitated Bruce at one time in your life. When you call in sick to work and you try to make it seem like it's worse than it really is, you know what I'm talking about. "Oh, hey, Mr. Boswell, I'm not coming in. Oh, this is the sickest I've ever been. Ooh, I'm telling you, sire. Ooh, my throat's on fire." You seem like a nice crowd. I have to share something with you. I just played the worst crowd I ever played in my life over in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, I played this college, 210 on your SATs, you're an honor student. It was great. They introduced me. It's all these tough guys in the front row giving me a hard time. They say, "Please welcome the comedy Mr. Craig Shoemaker." They're sitting up there going, Yo! Hey, who is this bimbo over here? Look at this guy, Guido. Come on, he looks like John Boy over here. Hey, yo, John Boy, come here, make me laugh. Couldn't believe they said I look like John Boy. I don't think I resemble the guy. I don't know what they're talking about. I have no clue. You believe he went through life with this unit on his face? Looks like Grandma couldn't find the ashtray. Come here, young man. I used to watch that show when I was younger. I could never identify that thing. I'm here. Whoa, what is that, a blackhead? Squeeze that, you pig. You know, the Waltons are a popular show, though. They show the Waltons all over the world now to represent the United States. I was just recently doing a show in India. Yeah, sure. And they have it over there. Over there, it's starring Gandhi Boy Walton. Oh, yes. Good night, Indira Sue. Good night, Mahatma Bob. Thank you. I'd like to do some impressions for you right now. I'd like to do impressions. Remember this guy from Lost in Space? Warning, warning, danger, Dr. Smith. These are my impressions of the birth of celebrities, celebrities being born, starting with Jack Nicholson. We take you now to the hospital room with Mrs. Nicholson. All right, Mrs. Nicholson, take it easy now. That's it, breathe deep. Come on, push, Mrs. Nicholson, push. You're trying to spank me, Chief, and I'll beat the hell out of you. Mick Jagger. I know. I'm just an embryo, but I like it. And finally, from 60 Minutes, Mr. Andy Rooney. Did you ever look at the inside of a wound? It's kind of cramped and dark in here, isn't it? I thought I told her I wanted a womb with a view. Doesn't my voice get on your damn nerves? Thanks a lot. You folks have been a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
That's good, Craig. Thank you very much. All right, now here's a young performer who grew up in Chicago, Cincinnati, and Pittsburgh, and now he doesn't know which team to root for. This is Mike Erwin.
For me, growing up in all those different places, the best part about growing up is that you're allowed to look up to people. The guy I looked up to most was my high school football coach. Hey, team! As you know, we lost last week's game 20-0. Kind of embarrassing 10 safeties. But that's okay, it's gonna go out and win that game tomorrow, right, team? Right. Seems that we've forgotten. And when I say right team, you all say right coach. Right team? Right coach! That's more like it. There's a reason we lost last week. It's because we suck. Our punter should not be our leading rusher. Another reason we lost, we don't have enough team unity. A lot of people complaining about a lot of different things. A lot of people complaining about the fact that I have my own boy play quarterback. Well, he's in there because he's the best one on the team. I don't care if he's got no arms. He's got leadership, poise. That's what makes a quarterback. Guy can stand in there and take a hit. Right team? Right! I knew you'd see my weight. Well, you girls better get look dressed now and practice your cheers so I can go give a pep talk to the football team. Thanks, team. Have a nice evening.
Thanks to our guests, and thanks to you, audience. Good audience. I want to thank Yakov Smirnoff, Glenn Farrington, Bill VanTee, Mike Erwin, Craig Shoemaker, and of course our announcer, Mark McEwen. Mark, what's on your mind?
Phil, I gotta ask you, you're such a big, robust kind of guy. Is your whole family skinny?
My brother was the skinny one in our family.
Really?
Yeah. When he left home, he gave me this, his old sleeping bag.
Do you date skinny girls?
My girlfriend's real skinny like me. Sometimes late at night we like to get drunk, then we take our shirts off and play linking ribs. Oh baby, oh baby.
You know, I really like the coach. I'd love some final words of inspiration for all of our viewers from the coach, please.
All right, well, first, let me ask Craig. Craig, you ever play football?
Oh, yes, I was,
Tight end?
Tight end.
Yeah, I figured.
Was that good?
I bet you were. Now, a lot of people think that exercise is important. I disagree. Glenn, you like exercise? Big, strong guy?
Exercise.
Forget exercise.
Why?
Because fat people make better decisions than skinny people.
Say goodnight, coach.
Good night, Coach.